you know that 30%?
Hey, Bambi Chaffee, the fam. We got Corporate Ministry Paranormal. We have Tony the Rock Fams. We have Johnny Cook Jr. What's going on? Welcome everybody to the stream. I will be starting here momentarily. Chris V, what's going on? Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining. Make sure to share this out on social media. Hey, Jamie Shipman. Hey, what's going on? Green Street Recycling Man, Leah Hyde, Kim FITZGERALD Rock Fam, M Life Kids and Videos. Welcome everybody who is just joining. Hey, Corporate Ministry Paranormal, if you could not put videos out, say that you're going to put videos out. There's no self-promoting in my streams. Please be respectful, guys. I will check out your videos. Just private message me on Facebook and Twitter, and I'll definitely take a look at it, guys. I'm going to allow it this one time, guys. Come on. Hey, what's going on, Angel Muniz? What's going on? Oh, you were in Arizona? That's crazy, Angel Muniz. Surprised you didn't make it out to California. Thank you, everybody who is joining. Yeah, guys, I'm just finishing setting up here. Trying to make sure everything's working properly here on the live stream. I'm going to make sure I share this out real quick. Give me about 2 more minutes, guys. I'll still shout people out. Give me 1 second, guys. I can't see the chat at the moment, but I will be there very shortly. I'm just making sure I have this all sent out. Okay, guys, I got this all sent out here. Welcome, everybody, to Let's Hear Your Scariest Paranormal Stories, the Paranormal Call-In Show. I hope everybody's having a great night tonight. Please let me know in the comment section below. You guys are awesome, awesome people. And I am back here in the chat. Jeanette Moore, White Wolf, Bud, what's going on? How's it going? It's good to see everybody. I hope everybody's having a great day so far. Joyce Wanda Alkenbrack, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Oh, awesome. That would be so cool, Angel Muniz. Heck yeah. Hey, Sharpshooter, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. Hey, what's going on, 8-Bit Reactor? How you doing tonight? I was doing a little pre-show with Lou Rock on his channel, kind of talking with him about some different subjects. Gino's Bizarro Ghost, what's going on? Good to see you. I hope you're having a great night so far. Much love and light. Hey, what's going on? 802 Vids, what is kicking? Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you so much for the 20 people who are just joining in. This is so cool. All right, you guys, and let's see here. So the Paranormal Call-In Show is where you can call and share your scariest paranormal stories. I like to hear from people from all over the world. If you live in the UK or anywhere outside of the US and you can't afford long-distance calls, I can set it up through a Google Hangout, and we can definitely have you share your stories as well. So there's always a way where you can come in and share your stories. I give you the chance to share any stories that you have regarding supernatural, cryptids, any evil or demonic entities, experiences that you've had with spirits. I'd love to hear it. I'd like to hear from those people too who are skeptical but yet have seen stuff that they just cannot explain. So please let me know if you want to come up and share your scariest paranormal stories. Welcome to the Call-In Show. Alrighty, Cryptid559, we have Candy Kisses. What's up? Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for smashing that like button, guys. I really appreciate it. Make sure you share this out everywhere you can. That would really benefit and help this channel keep growing and have me keep doing these awesome, awesome live streams, guys. The call-in number is live, 805-556 8798, and you guys can call in and share your stories. Hey, Marky, Mark, I'll smash you. I don't know what that means, but if you could smash the like button, that would help. I really appreciate everybody's support tonight. And yeah. Oh, thank you, Candy Kisses, for sharing this out. And Bambi Chaffee just liked it on Twitter. Hey, what's going on? Are you new, Marky Mark? If so, please consider subscribing to my channel if you like the content. Shared with 4chan. Okay? I don't know what 4chan is. So, but... Alright. I only have a few small stories that I don't call scary. Okay, no problem. If you would like to come up and share them, you're always welcome to do so. Smash that button already. Awesome. Thank you so much, Chris V. Jenny Merseth, what's going on, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Trying to make sure I'm reading up on the comments as they're flying in here. Going to be listening later yet again. My roommates always go to bed earlier than me. I'd like to keep them talking. Kind of sucks, but it is the way it is. Yeah, cryptid stories as well. You guys can share the stories about any cryptid type creatures as well. Anything you've experienced that is not natural and that cannot be explained. Hey, the Marine's wife. What's going on? Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. Let's see. Tony, I guess I'm following you tonight. Uh, you've seen Tony in a few live streams tonight? That's pretty awesome. Let's see here. Let's see here. All right, guys, the call-in number is live. If you want to share your scariest paranormal stories, please make sure you call in and share those stories. I would love to hear it. You gotta say your channel name in the chat. When it rings, it'll ask for your name. Make sure you say your channel name when it prompts you to do that, and I will accept the call. If I don't hear a name, then most likely I'm not going to take the call. So I'm just letting you guys know ahead of time. I've seen your lives up and never entered. I'm subscribed to you. I lived in an old haunted house. Oh, ZPD Survival. Awesome. If you would like to come up and share your scary stories, I do have the live paranormal call-in number. If you want to call into the show and share that story, it sounds very, very interesting. Why would I have one? I have some stories. Show love. I'm out for the night. Oh, okay, Cuddly Kathy. Thank you so much for joining. So I have my new. Actually, no, that's not actually my new. So I have Cuddly Kathy, Jen's Journeys, Broken Angel, Kim Fitzgerald, Rock Fam, The Sharpshooter, Chris the Ghost Hunter, Native Grammy, Herman the Great, Creators Alliance, and Jeff Watson. And I believe there was a new one as well from the Marine's wife, who just all became patrons lately. So I do appreciate that as well. That is super awesome, and I really appreciate all the support. Could we call now? Yeah, if you have a scary story, please call. Oh, nothing much, Joyce. Just got off work and wanted to hang out with you guys and do the show as always. Yep, if you want to call into the show, there's a number 805-556-8798, and you can call in and share your scariest paranormal stories. Or any paranormal stories, or supernatural, or Bigfoot or cryptids or anything like that if you guys want to share. Or if you have a crazy conspiracy theory that might be true. I'll take anything. It is, but I have not really been anywhere haunted actually, Tony. Any B. Ross in here yet? I don't know what that is. Who's B. Ross? Oh yeah, there's aliens too. You guys could share that. I've had one UFO experience. Unfortunately, that's all I've had is just one. And it seriously was not a plane. Oh, we got a call from Reno, Nevada.
From Bud. To accept, press 1.
Hey, bud. Welcome to the stream. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing very well. So do you have a story to tell us?
Yes, I do. Okay, yeah, it's tripping me out. I'm watching it on YouTube, and there's like a delay at the same time. So.
Yeah, there is.
Okay. Anyways, yes, I do have a story. This happened when I was really young. I think I was like 7 or 8. I got really scared one night, and so I had to, I went to sleep with my parents, and it's like, I don't know, it was really windy, and like the wind was howling, and I'm like, oh, screw this. And so then I remember, we had this little Chihuahua, and at night we would lock her up in the laundry room, just so she didn't like poop in the house and whatnot. And I'm laying there in bed with my parents, and I remember like feeling like like the dog's paw on my eye, and I'm like, what the hell is she doing? I'm like trying to shake her off me, get off me, And the headboard was underneath the window, and I'm like brushing, I'm like, get off, like how hard and like scaly like dogs' paws are. Mm-hmm. That's kind of how it felt. And so then I was just like, ugh. I woke up, and it was like 2 or something in the morning, and I look out the window, and we have like a little carport outside, but it's got a light out there, but it's not that bright, and I couldn't see super past the window, but I remember like the trees were blowing like crazy, the going up and down, and I'm like, holy crap, but you couldn't hear it, which was weird. I thought that was super weird, and so I'm like, okay, well, that's a trip. And it was really bright, which is why I was talking about the light in the carport. It's like as if, there was like a floodlight or something outside, but it was like super bright. The trees were illuminated, and I'm like, this is so weird. But it's like I was too tired to like pay too much mind to it. And so then I just went back to bed, and then my parents got me up. We're getting there throughout the day. And then I seen my dad let the dog out of the laundry room. I'm like, that wasn't the dog. That was crawling on me, or like the scaly thing on my eye. Like, and I was thinking, oh my God. I told my brother-in-law about it, and he's like, dude, body snatchers, man. I'm like, what? He's like, aliens, bro. They're trying to take your eyeballs. I'm like, whatever. I couldn't explain it, and I don't know if it was aliens or not, but it was definitely paranormal. Right. It was a trip.
That is definitely strange. Wow, that's really scary. And this happened. You're in Nevada?
Yeah. Oh no, I was in California at the time.
Oh,
but,
okay.
I lived in California when I was a kid. But,
oh, okay. Wow, that's creepy. Yeah, that'd be extremely unnerving and freaky. So I don't know.
I remember it like it was yesterday. So it was such a trip.
There's always that one moment where you experience something, and you just can't forget it. Like, it's just so. It was that first moment where you saw something totally out of the ordinary, and now you can't get it out of your head. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Like it's definitely imprinted in your mind.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, man. Hey, thanks for having me on.
Yeah, no problem.
Glad I could share this story.
Thank you. I really appreciate that, man.
All right, man. Take it easy.
All right, take care. Tony the Rock Fam, do you believe aliens are amongst us? Sometimes I get to the thinking of that occasionally. Yeah, I definitely think that some people aren't really from this planet, but who knows? But thank you, Sharpshooter, for posting Bud's link. I really appreciate it. 22 people watching. Hazel-eyed Vixen is in the house. Yeah, that was an awesome first story, guys. Short, creepy, and scary, and it was a really, really good one. So thank you, Bud, for coming up and having the confidence to come up here and share that story with us. It is still early, guys. The call-in number is live if you want to share those stories. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, K-Dog. So that number is hot if you want to call in and share your stories. There it is, 805-556-8798. And you can call in. Just make sure you say your channel name, and it will go through to my phone, and you'll be able to share your story. But I need to hear a channel name or some kind of name just to verify who is speaking. It's kind of a trust thing. So definitely make sure you do that. If I don't get a name, then I most likely will not answer the call. Thought I'd just be out front and center with that. We got a call in from Michigan.
Call from.
Oh yeah, my name is Matt.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hey, Matt, how's it going? Matt, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the show.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Should I put my headphones on or not?
Whatever you need to.
Oh, just talk on the phone. I'll just talk on the phone here. Cool. Sounds pretty good. Yeah, I lived in an old schoolhouse. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm listening.
Okay. Long time ago, back in probably 1990, and it was in Victor, New York.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just there because I didn't have a place to stay, and my dad's friend had this place where the guy he got in trouble and he had to go to jail, and it was his old mom's house, but it was an old schoolhouse.
Mm-hmm.
So I lived there for 1 year, total duration, but my experience, it was way out in the country. It was the first place I ever lived in by myself when I was about 19 or 20. And I was having these freaky experiences, like when going to sleep at night, I'd hear all these little voices and stuff like that I really couldn't make out. And I kept it pretty much to myself. You know, I was just like, going through this fear thing, and the first thing, way out in the country, totally dark, no houses around. And I remember, I had some friends over one night, and I took one of my friends home, and then I came back, and my other friend was like scared shitless. He was like, I want to go home right now. And he lived a half hour all the way into the city. And we're way out in the country. And he wouldn't even tell me. I've known this guy for a long time. He was just like, I'm going home now. And I'm like, I can't drive right now. I'm not taking you all the way back to the city. And he actually went outside and started hitchhiking on the road out there. And I went out to talk to him. He was gone. So I drove all the way to the city, to his house, and there he was. He actually got a ride from the middle of the country out there all the way out to his house. He never would talk to me about his experience ever again. And it was only until my girlfriend was there. When people were with me when I was in the house, they would not experience the stuff that I would experience by myself. And the same situation. I had my friend Mike over, my girlfriend sleeping in the bed, and when I get home, I took my friend Mike home, which was pretty close. I get back, and she's like, "Do you know this place is haunted?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" I said, "Because I didn't tell anybody. Okay, I was just like, "What did you hear?" And she goes, "Well, I hear a bunch of like the little children kind of trying to talk, but I can't really hear what they're saying." And I was like, "Okay, right there." I told her everything that I've experienced the whole time. And sure enough, this place is always for sale. Whenever I drive by it and go back out to New York, it's always for sale. Nobody's ever there was some people that bought it and I had to move out, but it's always for sale. It's always in the market. And I had some other experiences that I won't go into, but it's just incredible. Like the energy that was there was so intense, and I didn't tell anybody. And then when my girlfriend confirmed it to me, I was just blown away. I was like, "It's not my mind. You totally."
Yeah, it's always reassuring when somebody else goes, "Oh yeah, I had something like that happen." You're like, "Okay, I'm not crazy."
Exactly.
Oh,
so that's my little ghost story.
Well, thank you so much.
It's pretty intense.
Hey, what's your channel name?
My channel name is ZPD Survival. I do a bunch of random stuff, and yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, man.
I'll have Sharpshooter post your link around in the chat there. And yeah,
cool.
So guys, this is ZPD Survival. I've seen him on and off of different channels and different streams. I follow a lot of channels. I follow close to 2,000 different channels. So I'm always interested in meeting new people and talking to people because different parts of the community, there's all these different niches. But a lot of people have had supernatural experiences. So it's always interesting to have somebody from another community come in and share that they have had a paranormal experience. It's just really, really neat.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I've got a lot more stories too.
Well, if you have another one, man, you can go ahead and shoot another story if you have time.
Oh, the only other coincidences and those are things that you really should pay attention to. Like when I was on the road, like I was surviving for a couple of years back in '94 and stuff, and when I was in Virginia Beach, I only had $12, and I called my mom. I said, "Where do I go?" And she goes, "The Edgar Casey Research Foundation is right nearby." And I went there, and I met this guy called L. Henry, and he was a homeless guy, lived on a bike, but he researched the Edgar Casey stuff that's all he did. Right. And I met him, and he showed me how to survive around there, but he wouldn't take me to the camp where everybody would live because they had trouble in the past. But I'll tell you, a year later, I'm up in the mountains, like hiking on the Appalachian Trail, and I get to this little cabin, a little lean-to, because they have lean-tos along the way that you can stop at and sleep for the night. And this younger Oriental guy was there, and we started talking, and he was telling me that he was riding his bike on the coastline also a year ago, and we both met L. Henry.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Stuff like that is intense, man. And I really, it's really important to remember that kind of stuff. It's not just some coincidence, there's connections here happening in this other kind of ether world of frequency and stuff, the vibrate, frequencies of signals and stuff like that, and just manifestation in front of us. And, the other levels of existence and all that kind of thing. So, hey, thanks for letting me, talk on your channel for a little bit. I'm subscribed to you. I've got you. I see your stuff all the time.
I've subscribed. I've watched a few of your videos. 90% of the time I lurk. So I do make a lot of appearances on people's channels, but I do watch your content occasionally, and it's very, very interesting stuff. I love the survival channels. I love all that kind of stuff. It's just, I find it super, super interesting. But I posted your link in the chat, and he does stuff like artwork with steel. He does projects. He does a lot of building stuff. Oh, yeah. So, guys, please make sure.
My background is I am a graphic artist, and I'm just out here. I've been on YouTube since 2009. And I've had a couple different channels, and this is my last channel. And I've been making a go of it, and I just have fun out here, I just post stuff that I like to do. All right. So, hey, great to meet you, man.
Great to meet you, too. Thank you so much for coming on.
Okay. Have a good night.
All right. You too.
Peace.
Peace. All right. Guys, I'm going to take a quick second. I ended up getting a phone call. I think this call was from work, so just give me a brief second. All right, guys, I am back. So if you want to call into the show, sorry, I noticed that there was somebody who called in. I am sorry that I missed your call, but if you want to call in again, I would really appreciate it. Hey, Team Rubble Kava Network. I hope I said that correctly. I'm sorry. Yes, sorry guys. Somebody did call in. If you want to call into the show and share your scariest paranormal stories, here we go.
From
Daniela.
Hey, is Daniela? Hello?
Bitch. Circle.
Sorry guys, it was just a troll. Yeah, so unfortunately somebody was gonna, here we go, Birmingham, Alabama.
call from Jeanette Moore. To accept.
Hey, Jeanette, how you doing?
Doing good, John. How are you tonight?
I'm doing very well. How you doing?
I can't complain.
Well, good to hear from you. So did you want to share your story?
Yeah, I'd like to share at least a combination of my story. Anyway.
Yeah, go ahead.
I've been living. My parents moved in the house, probably early 60s, but the house has been here since the 40s, and the coal miners used to live in it. But I've noticed around age 13 that there are actually spirits in the house. There was one particular night, something woke me up, and I looked at my bedroom door, and there was a figure of a white dress standing there, not moving, not really scary to me, but was just standing there.
Mm-hmm.
So I fell back off to sleep, woke back up, it was gone. But as the years went on, my dad ends up passing away, and all of a sudden I start smelling, different scents of his around the house and everything. I'm like, okay, what's going on? Well, this past June, my mom passed away.
Mm-hmm.
But while she was sick, something was trying to wake me up. It would push my feet back. It would bump up against my bed and kind of get my attention. For some reason, I don't know why. So I get up. I check on my mom since she was right across the hall. She was asleep. She was fine. But I noticed after she passed away, and her funeral, happened and everything, I was in deep sleep. Deep, deep sleep. And I heard her voice call my name 4 times. So I get up. As I was getting up, I'm thinking to myself, hey, she's not here. Why is she calling my name for? But as it keeps going and going, I've seen shadow figures cross by in front of my door, creaks, different noises that's never been there before. So I just kind of, just let them do what they gotta do. They're not harming anybody.
Hello?
John, you called?
Yeah, it was an accident.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
so everything is okay?
Yeah, everything's good. My apologies.
Oh, no worries. Alrighty.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Sorry, guys. That was my manager at work. She called at the same time. Bama, if you could call back. Sorry, I totally cut you off midway through your story. I'm so sorry about that. Please, if you could call back. I hit the wrong button. So definitely, guys, you had to hear my boss. But yeah, so Bama, if you would call back, I would really appreciate it. Oh, sorry, I meant Jeanette Moore. My apologies. Jeanette, if you could please call back, I would really appreciate it. There we go. Oh, we got a call from Pasadena.
You motherfucker.
Yep. Yeah, guys, please, Jeanette Moore, if you're in the chat. Yeah, there's just the trolls are making their rounds tonight, guys. It is what it is. Oh, shit. Yeah, they're just gonna spam that number now. Yep. Hey, Jeanette Moore, if you could call back, I would really, really appreciate it, because I cut you off. I clicked the wrong thing when my boss called my phone, and it went straight to her phone, and it cut yours out. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I'm definitely going to do that. Wow. I know. It's so incredibly offensive to me that the trolls are calling John. You're so composed. Yeah, they don't. Hey, Butterfly Whispers Paranormal, how you doing? See, this is why other people have canceled their call-in shows, is because of people like this. I'm just trying to have fun and engage with the people who are visiting my channel. But yeah, so if you guys would like to call in Jennifer. Yeah, see. Jeanette, for some reason it didn't go through. Can you try one more time? Yeah, see, now they're just going off. Hey, thank you so much, Raising 7 Munchkins. They're just trolls. This is what they do. It's late night. They have nothing else to do. They're probably little kids with no life. So. Yeah, it is what it is. Oh, these people don't bother me. They're just idiots. Yeah. I've actually never had this happen before, so. Yeah, trolls are everywhere. And I think it's because that guy stuck my link on 4chan. So, Marky, did you send this out to a bunch of trolls on 4chan? Because I've never had this happen before on my stream, and then you said you sent it to 4chan, which I've heard has a lot of trolls. Yeah, it's the internet. So, well, I appreciate the 31 people watching. Okay, guys, I'm seriously probably going to be shutting down this stream if this doesn't stop. Unfortunately, these people are trying to ruin a good thing. And I like to do the show for you guys and like to have fun. But yeah, this is ridiculous. You guys need to cut it out. Seriously. It's just annoying. It's just stupid and annoying and immature and ridiculous. The number is not working. Yeah, I don't know why it's not. Yeah, sharpshooter, you're missing. There we go.
From
Jeanette Moore.
There we go. Hey, Jeanette, how's it going?
Hey. I was wondering what has happened earlier. I thought you got mad at me for some reason.
Oh, no, it got cut off because of work.
Well, things happen.
Yep, things happen. Yeah, my boss called me about a thing at work, but it was because I had called her earlier. So, but sorry, I totally interrupted you midway through your story with that call. So definitely, if you could share your story again, I'm all ears.
Okay, back at the beginning, like I said, this house was built in the 40s. It's an old mining neighborhood. And, about age 13, I started seeing, for years, a lady, I guess it was a lady, but it was a white dress. Couldn't see any faces or anything. Was standing at my door when I woke up in the middle of the night. Nothing, frightened me. Wasn't moving. And so I fell off back to sleep and woke back up later, I don't know how much more later. And it was gone. But my dad passed away back in 2008. I started smelling, different scents of his, especially on a Sunday morning after he took a shower before church. And I was beginning to think, okay, what's going on, and everything. And then my mom got sick last year and starting in April. And it was one night that she was asleep, and I was deep in sleep, and something grabbed my feet or kind of pushed on my feet to try to wake me up. And it also pushed up against my bed to get my attention as well. So I started to get up, went in there and checked on her. She was sound asleep, perfectly fine and everything. So I came back to bed, and it started bumping up against my bed again. So I ignored it. And after she passed away in June, and after her funeral and everything, I started hearing her wake me up in the middle of the night. I mean, I was even wide awake at the last time she called my name, and she wasn't even here. Wow. I get up. I was like, wait, she's not here. She's gone. But, when I started seeing apparitions go past the front and back from my door, I've got an older dog that has been scared and frightened. I just recently got a puppy, and she'll start staring off towards the door in the middle of the night and start continuously to bark and bark and bark. I have to get her attention and get her close by so I can, calm her down, settle her down. As soon as I do, and everything else is pretty much peaceful for the night. So, they're really not harming anybody. It's just like they're just getting somebody's attention. It's like they want to tell somebody their story of some sort. So.
Wow. Awesome. Thank you so much for that. That's wow. That's crazy. Sorry. Sorry, go ahead.
Even after my mom's passed away, my brother, his bedroom's downstairs, and he's woken up to hearing her call for him down the steps. So there's definitely something here. I don't know if it's actually family or somebody that's acting like our family.
Mm-hmm.
But still, like I said, they're not hurting anything. They're not harming nobody. They just pretty much want somebody's attention.
Right. Absolutely. Well,
And
yeah, and there is good spirits. There are spirits who are more of the protective kind of like your guardian angel, and then there's ones that are more abusive, and negative, and more vengeful. And then there's just the plain inhuman spirits that are just full of hate and disgust and evil, and they're more of yeah, it's pretty interesting to learn all this stuff as it happens, because what it sounds like is it sounds like your mother's watching out for you.
right. Because I think the lady that I seen when I was 13 in white, I do believe she's my dad's mom, my grandmother, because she passed away right before my second birthday.
Oh.
So, both my parents and her is definitely here.
Yeah. And yeah, that's I've sensed the spirit of my great grandmother who passed, and my grandmother's still alive, but her mom, and also my grandfather's mom, who like she passed away when I was like 10 years old, and I still sense their energy around me constantly, and they're a protective spirit. They're out to watch out for me, and I think that they've been the guiding light through my darkness over the last few years, and not to mention God too. But I think there's definitely some good spirits out there who are there for protection.
Exactly. And plus, you do have the family members that like to come back to visit, to say, hey, we're in a better place. We're okay. You can move on.
Absolutely. Yeah. And if it becomes overwhelming, and you can always ask them to cross over and to leave you alone and give you your space. But yeah, definitely.
All right, John, that is my story for tonight.
Thank you so much for sharing. I really appreciate it. And I'm sure everybody in the chat appreciated it as well. It was a very, very good story. So thank you.
Thank you for letting me share it, John.
Absolutely. Well, have a great night, and I hope everybody has enjoyed that story, and much love and light there.
Much love and light to you, John.
All right, take care.
You too.
All right, guys, how's it going? Yeah, the trolls are coming in, guys. It is what it is. There's 36 people in the chat. Well, I appreciate the views, because that's really what the trolls really do help you with. They hold on to every single word you have, and yeah, they hold on to every single word you have, and they give you the most amount of watch time, and I really appreciate it from those people. Oh my god. This better be a real call. Yeah, see, this thing needs to stop where you're calling in and sharing and saying those horrible things and cussing, and that needs to end, guys. If that's going to be the case, then I will end this stream, because it's just annoying, really. You guys aren't affecting me other than the fact that it's ruining the show by the constant... No, I'm going to block this number. Keep doing it, and the more numbers I'm going to be blocking by the end of the night. Yeah, they're idiots. Yeah, this is just ridiculous, guys. It's the same person over and over again from different numbers contacting me from California, from Hawaii. I mean, it's just a spam number that they're using. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, it says he's using... Yeah, now it's calling from Alaska. Guys, please be serious when calling into the show. I'll keep blocking these numbers as they call in because it's just bullshit. So, there's got to be a way that only the calls come in from your the ones who are in your stream. Well, the problem is that yeah, see, it's just over and over again. They have like unlimited bot numbers, and they're just doing this to screw with my chat. So, probably gonna have to delete that phone number for the call-in show. And if you guys want to come up and share your stories, you can send me your email on Facebook or on Twitter, or Facebook or Twitter. Send me your email and I'll just bring you up on the Hangouts, because I'm probably gonna shut this number down, guys, so this stops calling my phone, because it's just getting old. I'm gonna have to figure another way to do this. This is exactly what happened to Green Bay Wacky. Colin. There we go. Yeah, no, I'm still here, guys. I'm still gonna stay live. I'm just gonna shut down this number so it's no longer active. Because it's just now plain getting annoying. And they're ruining a good thing. Like, you know, people really like this show, and unfortunately, they gotta do it. So. Okay, take care, Cryptid559. Oh, is that you calling in from Alabama? Bama Bell? Oh, shoot. Bama, send me your link. Yeah, so I just shut down that number, guys, because I was sick of getting the spam calls. Yeah, see, it's just getting annoying. Yeah. So I just disabled that phone number. Yeah, people have issues. It was that guy who spread out the number on 4chan, and it's just been nonstop. So, yeah. So it is what it is, guys. I am going to invite only on Google Hangouts. So if you want to send me your email address on Facebook or Twitter, we can set it up that way. Hey, Just Living, how you doing? Thank you so much for joining. Yeah. Well, that pretty much ends that. Hangouts, basically you have to make sure you have your Hangouts up, and that'll make sure that happens. Hey, what's going on, Monty P? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, it's just a lot of trolling. Yeah, I don't even know about Hangouts. Yeah, Hangouts, you have to make sure that your channel is linked to an email, and then you can set up a Google Hangout and go to Google Hangouts on the Google search. And yeah, it happens. Yeah, so just send me your... Okay, take care, Bridget Cooler. Hey, what's going on, Harmony? Thank you so much for joining. Saddest part is they're the strongest swimmers out of 1 million. I know, seriously, right? Oh my god, that's so funny, Tony. Yeah, they just have no life, and they're just going to keep doing what they're doing. But they're providing me with 42 people in the chat, which is pretty awesome. Guess who I had in my stream I did yesterday? Who is that? 8-bit reactor. Well, I really appreciate the 40 people watching because you guys are providing me with a lot of views, so I do appreciate it. So thanks to all the trolls who are watching this, and much love and light. And I pray for you that you stop being an idiot and grow up. And Cryptid559, just give me your email on social media, and I'll still bring you up on panel. Oh, wow. You interviewed LA Beast? That's awesome. That's cool. I need to start going to his channel, I guess. Hey, Life with Cats. What's going on? These were the first set of eggs. I took this pic. Oh, cool. I have over 200,000. LOL. 200,000 what? Sorry, I guess I'm not seeing the context here. Let's see. Oh, he was in your chat. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, so guys, if you want to... Okay, I better get to bed. It's been real. Take care. Hopefully I catch you on the next live stream. Yeah, for sure, bud. Awesome, man. Definitely like to have you. Guys, if you want to post your email link and send it to me. Otherwise, I'm probably just going to end this stream. And because obviously this has been way worse than I thought it was going to be, and I was really excited to come up and share this with everybody and have a great time. And this is unfortunately what the trolls do. They don't want you to succeed. They want to tear you down at any chance they can. You know, but I want to stay live. I want to do this show. Like, this is one of my favorite shows of the week. Uh 8-bit, can you send that to me? Yeah, Gemma. I'm going to bring up Gemma, and then I will bring up 8-bit reactor. Gemma, I just sent you the invite. I have your... Hey, Gemma, how you doing?
Morning, John. How are you?
I'm doing well. Just trying to make sure. See, now that they have... Yeah, I need to change some stuff. But did you have a story that you wanted to share with us?
Yeah, it's a story that's been going on for years, really. Since I was about 12, 13, I started getting like feelings that I could feel something being around me in my mum's house. And one day I woke up early hours in the morning and I could feel that something was behind me watching me. I remember turning around to my bedroom window at the time and I could see this figure standing there watching me. Every time I turned around, it was still there. And at first I thought it was just maybe someone in the street trying to play a joke, because I didn't really think much of it. And then it kept happening and happening, and I was like, Mum, there's someone watching me outside. There's a figure there. Mum was like, Gemma, it's your imagination, there's nothing there. I was like, Mum, there's something there, there's something watching me. And it happened again the other day outside here. And I could see this figure, no whether a lie, it was headless. I could see the shoulders to the waist, and it was like it was sitting on something. I don't know if it was an animal or something, and it keeps banging on my window. It's like it's trying to get my attention. All I can hear is this rattle on my window. I don't know who it is or what it is, but it's been going on since I was about 13, and I don't know if the person's in limbo trying to pass on, like you mentioned earlier about spirits trying to pass on. And I feel like this person is potentially stuck or doesn't have any peace. And it's quite scary because when I go to walk past my window, or if I get up in the morning to go to the bathroom or whatnot, I feel like this person's trying to scare me, and it is quite daunting because I don't know how to communicate with it, or if I should communicate with it. And it is scary because it's kind of, I feel like this person was hurting and he's in pain, and I feel like it's a male. I don't know why, but I feel like this guy has had trauma of some kind, and it's really difficult because even this morning I felt it. I got up and I thought, there's someone watching me again. There's someone here, and it's my whole flat is just ice cold. And I've not even got my heating on. I've not had it on. And even now I'm sitting here and it's like I'm wrapped in a blanket and quilt and I'm absolutely frozen. And I just feel like there's something in here watching me, and it's really giving me the creeps. I don't know what it is, or if the spirits want me to help it, or if it's something that is trying to watch over me. I don't know, but it's seriously freaking me out now, and I just want it to go away. It's literally gone on for years now. It's enough is enough.
Wow, Gemma, that's really scary.
I don't know what it is, but I feel like this spirit is trying to communicate with me in some degree, and it's, I feel like, I don't know, like he's been tortured for some reason, and it's like he's trying to symbolize that he's in limbo, and I feel like he's trying to let someone know that he wants to kind of pass on, I suppose, but it feels to me like he's trying to at the same time scare me or scare somebody, and all I can see is from the shoulders down, and it's like, okay, now I'm scared, and I don't know what it is, but it needs to go away because it's not nice. Every morning I'm waking up with the same dreaded feeling, and my flat being cold to the point where I'm having to put extra layers on.
Wow, that's crazy. And how long has this been going on in your home?
It started when I was 13. It still goes on. It's been going on the last 4 or 5 months. I briefly told you about it before when we spoke last time. I think now it's just getting more personal, and I think this is not just a feeling, it's something that I've been going through for quite a while, and it's really uncomfortable now to the point where I feel like I'm being stalked almost. It's really, really not nice.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you know why they do that, or if it's something that it's trying to want me to help it or not, but I've been wanting to speak to you about it before. I'm like, this is really, really scaring me now. I know you've had things happen to you, and I'm like, maybe John can put my mind at rest about why this is happening to me and why I'm getting all the symptoms of like I'm being watched, and knocking at the window in particular is scary.
Right.
It's like someone's scratching, going like this at me, and it's really, really not nice feeling. It's like someone's trying to break into my window almost. I'm like, no, this has to stop now, because when will enough be enough?
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Yeah.
Right.
And that's often a question a lot of people ask, especially when they're not super involved with the paranormal, like people who are not investigators and stuff like that. The question is enough when enough is enough, and often spirits are relentless, especially the malicious ones.
Yeah, it's just I don't know why it keeps doing it. And I have asked it. I'm like, look, are you trying to scare me? Are you trying to send a message to me? Because if you want help to pass on, I will try and help you. But it's the fact that, when am I now going to put myself in harm's way for it and be scared, or is it just a way that it wants to make peace? And I'm kind of scared whether I should try and be there to help it, or if I should just leave it the hell alone and not communicate with it.
Absolutely.
which
Definitely.
is which is scary. And I know you have experience with things like this. I'm like, maybe John can explain to me why this is happening and why it's been going on now for the last at least 4 or 5 months constantly, and with the creepy music I've told you about as well. That is returned, and that's gave me the heebie-jeebies. Every time I get up, first time I hear is the creepy music, and then all of a sudden I see this figure, and I'm like, no, this is enough now. It's not just I see it, I hear the music beforehand, and it's like this creepy Halloween type sound music, and then I'm like, no, I'm not going crazy. This is now clear as day. I hear it as clear as someone playing a piece of music. And it's just like, what the hell am I doing?
Yeah, seriously.
It's...
the creepy music. I've heard that at a few locations before, but usually through a spirit box or some kind of instrumentation that we're using. But it actually happened at the Omen House not once but 5 times.
Wow.
But yeah, it's creepy when it's going on in your personal life and you're not trying to actually experience it and it's happening right in front of your eyes. That's definitely strange.
I don't know if it's just, I guess I see myself as a peaceful person and I want to try and help it, but at the same time I'm wondering if I am actually put myself in harm for it, because it's the fact that I'm trying to want to have a decent sleep and I'm trying to want to be peaceful, but at the same time this spirit obviously wants my attention and wants to talk to me. I'm like, what have I done to encounter this person? Why is it coming to me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a paranormal person. I've dealt with experiences with my mum before when I used to live at my mum's house, but that stopped once I moved out into my dad's. But now I've moved from my dad's into my own place. It's restarted. I'm like, this is just weird. It's the same thing.
And some people have some questions for you, Gemma.
Okay.
They said, have you told those spirits to move on? Tell
Yeah,
them to go into the light.
I've tried. I've said like, I want you to pass peacefully on. If you've got like any trouble passing on, I'll give it permission to pass on. I'll try and help it. I wish it a peaceful passing. I've tried doing that. I've asked it to leave. I've asked it to leave me alone. I've literally got my church pastor around here to bless my flat. Nothing works.
Right.
And I've got
Carl Mids asked, did anybody die in your house?
Not that I'm aware of, no. But I have a feeling someone did and I haven't been told. Because these block of flats where I live have been here since, I'd probably say 1940s, 1950s. So they're quite old, and it's like a ghost town here. It's like dead. It's hardly any noise, or I hardly see anybody. So it's creepy enough as it is.
You can tell them to just leave. You cannot help it. Sage the house and make sure you smudge the property. If you have access to sage, that's actually a really good idea.
Yeah, I can get some. I can definitely do that.
And just make sure all your doors and windows are open while you do it.
Yeah.
Tell them to leave while the smoke is going. And usher that smoke out through the exits of your house and tell them to leave. And also, spirit crystals as well.
Yeah, I do use crystals. I have done for quite a while. I put them in my front room and things like that. I do sometimes wear a little angel necklace to protect me, which my mum brought me. My mum's like, maybe you're meant to be an empath or something, Gemma, because you seem to get it all the time. I'm like, but this is not fun, Mum. This is scary. This is a spirit that obviously has issues, and it's not fun.
Right.
It's getting to the point now where it's affecting my sleep, and I'm extremely grumpy and scared, and I'm not a frustrated person, and it's getting to the point where I'm wanting to scream and shout at it, but at the same time I want to try and help it. So it's knowing whether what I'm doing is a good thing or not.
Right. Well, all you can do is pray and do your best to try to ask God to help you with that situation, and ask those spirits. Sometimes you gotta just be upfront and center and get the hell out of my house, or leave me the hell alone because you're bothering me, you're affecting my life. You need to leave. And sometimes you have to be really stern and kind of rude to them, and they'll back off.
Yeah, I think I'm going to try and do that more often. And now that you've given me the information I need to do that, I think also I haven't been that brave to do it. So if I keep speaking up to it and go, look, just leave me alone, hopefully it will back off and try and give me a bit of peace of mind. I think also because I'm going through the grieving process as well, it kind of doesn't help that I'm vulnerable to being caught out, I guess.
Yeah, it almost seems like those spirits want to feed off of your anger and fear. Yeah, a lot of malicious spirits do, and some like to victimize certain types of people, and that can be women, that can be people who are just not spiritually set, people that don't are people that are vulnerable to attacks. They tend to go after those people and hit them hard. And that's the unfortunate thing. There are predators, in my opinion, in the spirit world, and they go out and seek to destroy and shame and make you fearful, and they feed off of it.
Yeah, definitely. I think being fearful is the thing that scared me because I'm not usually a scared person, but to have this happen to me again and again, it's just like, what am I doing? Have I asked for this? Have I technically said something that's made them want to attack me? And I'm like, John needs to hear about this because I'm getting to the point where I'm frightened, where I'm constantly feeling cold all the time. I'm like, this isn't normal.
Really, sharpshooter? You got timed out on Lou Rock's stream? That's strange. Hey, I did that one time, Kim, and I was really, really sorry. I hit the wrong button. But, yeah, that's spirits are often a lot of them are tricksters. You have your malevolent spirits, you have your evil spirits, you have demons, and knowing England, there was a lot of battles between England and Ireland, England and France, and England and the Germanic tribes. I mean, in World War One, World War Two. So it's very likely that something or a good, either one or multiple people died on that property at one point.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the priest has to be ordained, exactly.
Yeah, I think also because this building is quite old and it's quite a quiet area, I don't think that the amount of people around here helps, and it's kind of I constantly like the other day I went outside my flat door just to go out for a walk, and I could hear the music as soon as I walked out into the street. And I'm like, this is the same music I keep hearing whenever I feel the spirit that keeps attacking me is here, and I'm like, this is weird. It's like it's following me outside.
Yeah.
And it's just giving me the creeps now. I don't want to have to keep
You just
watching
need
my
to
back.
turn around and say, back the hell off of me. Get away from me. Do not stand or be near me. I don't want you here. And it will back off.
Yeah, I'm going to have to try that again, and hopefully this will stop because it's just not a nice feeling. But at the same time, I guess I kind of feel sorry for it because it's obviously stuck, and I want to try and be peaceful with it and try and help it like you help a lot of the spirits pass on and stuff. And maybe I kind of have a feeling like you do to want peace and help it. And it's just I'm not sure the right way to do that.
Right. Well, you just gotta if it gets too bad, hire a paranormal group in your area that would be interested in trying to help you get rid of some of those negative spirits. Somebody who's spiritual and that could sage your place and get rid of any of the negative spirits and smudge your property if you don't know how to do it yourself. Because you can actually do more harm than good sometimes, and if you don't do things correctly. make sure like you can get some holy water, maybe spray some of that around your room and your place, and ask God to protect you. And that's often a good start, and that will keep a lot of the negative malicious spirits at bay.
Okay, brilliant. I just thought I'd share my little story with you, John, just to
Thank you so much for coming on, Gemma. I really appreciate your time. And
thank you
you're
for
an awesome channel, and congrats on 2,000 subscribers. That's awesome.
Thank you, John. And I've got some other things I can share with you in Hangouts. I'll text it to you, but
Yeah,
I
for
thought
sure.
I'd just kind of give you a little bit of what's been going on.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Gemma. And guys, that was Gemma's Journey Grace. Make sure you go and check her out. She has a lot of talks about all the stuff she does for the autism community. She does an amazing job at helping others who are struggling with autism, and to help them kind of be their guiding light and their a voice for those people. She's very inspirational, so make sure you go smash her subscribe button.
Thank you, John, for giving up your time. I know you're very busy, so I'm sure that you have another caller to come on.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Gemma. I hope you have a great rest of your night.
You too. See you
Take
later.
care.
Bye.
Bye. All right, guys, I'm going to bring up 8-Bit Reactor here, and let me grab his thing. If he's still with me. 8-Bit, if you're still with me, I'm sending you the link right now. I just sent it to Hangouts. All right, so just waiting on 8-Bit, and then I'm going to have Bama Bell. And then it's open after that, you guys.
Hello.
Hey, 8-Bit, how you doing, brother?
Doing all right.
Thank you so much for joining.
Oh, it's good to be here.
So you have a scary story that you want to share?
Well, it's actually stuff that's going on. That's been going on recently.
Oh, in your home?
Yeah, it's active stuff that's going on past few days.
Okay.
Like, I feel like the spirits have actually started entering my dreams.
Wow.
Like,
Which is
they're
weird
trying to
because I've had that experience myself. Right before I went to the Omen House, I had 3 days of premonition dreams that I was going to be attacked by something, and I had a dreams that I was going to collapse. And lo and behold, when I got to the Omen House on the 3rd floor, I collapsed just before I got onto the stairs.
Yeah, some of the dreams I've been having is like a black shrouded figure. Like a black cloaked figure.
Mm-hmm.
Always following me everywhere in my dreams. And I try to hide from it, but it always finds me.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And when I see its face, it's like a skull.
Could this be a negative or evil entity trying to break down your sense of security?
Possibly, because there was those couple days I didn't have my protection on.
Gotcha. Yeah, and you know as well, you've done some of the paranormal stuff to smudge your property. I would probably get some like holy water and put like the cross across your forehead, and maybe spray yourself with some holy water as well, and do a round of sage. And
yeah,
because that's scary when they start invading your dreams. Because once they start invading your dreams, then they try to break you down, and then it all comes into fruition, and that's really scary.
Yeah, and it's just like they drain my energy really bad. It's like I don't want to get up at all during the day.
Mm-hmm. That's scary. Now, has anything been like paranormally active in your home where things are getting thrown, or?
No, not since I put salt in the doorways.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, it used to happen to me. That was actually not the bad part. It was getting physically attacked was the bad part of that whole ordeal. But
Yeah, that's what I feel like they're doing in my dreams is actually mentally and physically attacking me.
yeah, you don't want to make it where the dreams become a reality. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because even after that, I start getting migraines, and I know that something bad's happened. Like I used to not get migraines at all, hardly,
Right.
and now I'm getting them like constant.
Wow. That's not good. Yeah, I would definitely do some more precautionary things because it sounds like kind of what I go through when there's a lot of spiritual activity.
Yeah, because we've also
Headaches.
been doing the St. Michael's, the Lord's Prayer. And every time I do the St. Michael's, I always make the cross
Yeah.
on me, and and the wife always does it with her. And then we also get like this smell of a funeral home every now and then.
Wow.
And she would also think like something's on and burning, and nothing's turned on in the house that can cause a burning smell.
Now, did somebody pass away on your property?
Not that I know of, but this house was built back in the 50s or 70s.
Interesting.
But I have that weird feeling that somebody has died here.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, somebody's died
energy.
everywhere, basically. There's some, I mean, it could have been before your place even existed.
Yeah, it could have been like an Indian ground.
Oh, you're on Native American ground?
Well, it could have been Native Americans that lived in this area.
Yeah. And what area are you in again?
It's the eastern side of Kentucky.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So, yeah, I mean, anything's possible. There was a lot of natives in Kentucky, Tennessee, North Carolina, Virginia, West Virginia. There's a lot of natives there, and a lot of them got wiped out by smallpox and the English settlers.
Yeah.
So anything's possible, and there could have been from one of the wars that happened between the natives and the early settlers.
Yeah, because we're not too far from Blue Lick. Blue Lick.
Blue Lick?
Yeah.
What is that?
It was a Blue Lick battlefield.
Oh, wow.
And then we also are like 45 minutes from the slave house.
Oh, okay.
About 15 minutes from the Kentucky slave house.
Oh, wow. Jeez. And those slave homes have a lot of remnant energy.
And we've actually figured out, like, since you've seen Ghost Asylum, somebody has bought that hospital, Hazelwood Hospital. And they're going to think about turning it into a haunted house.
Oh, Lord.
I'm like, are you kidding me? You're really trying to stir this evil spirits up.
Yeah, that's not the best thing to do. Like bringing a ton of people and their energy over to what the energy that already exists. Plus, you're only 15 minutes from Bobby Mackey's. Yeesh, I've heard about that.
Oh, I've heard about Bobby Mackey's.
I heard that place is demonic AF. Like,
oh yeah.
Like there is a strong or there's like multiple demonic spirits in that place.
It's like the demon house that Zach went to.
Yeah, that place was no joke.
And it sucks that Brandon couldn't go and investigate that.
I wouldn't want to be in that house for any period of time, not even as long as I've been in the paranormal field.
Well, I mean, Zach had knocked it down.
Right. No, I know that. I'm just saying I wouldn't have wanted to been in that house while it was still up. So many bad things happened to everybody who went into that house.
You couldn't pay me enough money to even go in that freaking house.
I mean, the one doctor guy,
a child protective service woman quit her job because of what she's seen.
Oh yeah, because that kid ran up the wall like with his hands and feet and like basically levitated, and then that one guy who was working with Zach ended up having all of his organs shutting down systematically from being in that house for too long. Like there's not a snowball's chance in hell you could have gotten me to go in that house. That was the demon house in Gary, Indiana.
I would have liked to investigate, like do a spirit box session on the property,
right?
But not in the house.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even want to do that because of all the demonic energy. I mean, could come right through that spirit box and come and attack you.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I mean, that's just yeah. Oh yeah, Zach has to permanently wear like heavy prescription glasses because it actually something in that house like destroyed the I think
his corneas,
his eyes.
Yeah, it destroyed the cornea in his eyes.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, and then that one girl who was in there for not even like an hour, she ended up almost committing suicide. Yeah.
And then that was bad that the people that lived there didn't want to do an interview with him at all.
Yeah. Well, they also had a movie deal that they were working on with the other network too.
Yeah.
So another network was trying to mess over Zach Baggins really bad. I don't know, but they definitely had stuff going on there, but they were looking to make money out of the evil.
See, now that right there is exploiting.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And like, could you imagine if Zach hadn't been there and bought that house?
Who knows who could have lived in that house next?
Oh, it probably wouldn't have been very, very long. This is the demon house that Zach from Ghost Adventures bought and tore down because of the horrific demonic energy in that home.
It was like 55 demons.
Yeah, at one point, I think he said there was hundreds of demons in that house.
Yeah, it was like 115 demons.
Yeah, it's like nuts.
Something like that.
That whole house was just a demonic. Like, I wonder how it got that bad. I guess that ritual thing that they were doing under the stairs, but I've heard of people doing rituals and not opening up a portal full of demons like that.
But they probably did a certain ritual that opened a portal.
Yeah, to hell.
Yeah. Because they even dug up the soil.
Yeah, and then like the cop who was there investigating and went inside with him, he ended up falling down and like cracking his head open and had stitches.
Yeah.
Like everybody, nobody escaped injury. That one guy ended up losing his mind and Zach Baggins had to actually expel him from the show, and he still like lost his mind completely.
Even a priest.
Yeah, and it made the priest sick.
Yeah, like it literally made him mentally and physically sick.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that place was no joke.
No, it was not.
They had that. Didn't they have it on video about the kid running up the wall?
Yes.
Yeah. But they can't show it to people or something.
No, it was like it was a dramatization of the kid. Yeah. They didn't show the actual footage.
No. That's like that should never see the eyes of none of that video footage should have
ever see
look at it.
Yeah, the public can never look at it because it's not
Zach did put like 3 vials of dirt in his 3 vials of dirt from that location from where the ritual stuff was happening underneath the house in glass vials or plastic or glass vials and stored them, and he has them at his museum.
I wouldn't keep that stuff in the museum.
Hell no. I really don't think he should have torn down that house because
That just opens a bigger portal.
wouldn't you think that those demons would go
Spread to the
out?
2 houses on the other side.
Yeah.
And plus, him having that divot box and then putting that soil in there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a good combo.
No. There's a lot of things that Zach Baggins does that I really question his sanity.
Yeah, he used to not be like that at all.
Oh, no. He used to be more moderate and careful, and now he's just out of control.
Like, he just lost his mind completely.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he lost his bonkers for sure.
Yeah, like, I'm actually experiencing spiritual energy changing in my house right now.
Yeah, actually, it's been pretty quiet here for once. I mean, I still feel the energy of Janet, the lady who died here. But it's not the intense energy like I was feeling a few months ago where it would literally almost bring me to tears. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was
seen
no
that,
joke.
like, the figure that I've seen in my dreams, I've actually seen it out across the road.
Will B said, John, I don't want you going into a place like that. I don't want to go into a place like that either.
No. But yeah, me.
No, I know I have spirits around me. I know I have a guardian angel that protects me.
See, that's why I know I have 2 or 3 guardian angels.
Yeah, I know of at least 2, according to a friend of mine.
Yeah, one of them is actually my friend's mother who passed away of sepsis.
Oh.
But
Yeah,
she thought of me as like
I have a male figure that I cannot explain who it is because I really haven't lost all that many male figures in my life. But I also have my great grandmother who was like my best friend when I was a kid, who passed away, and she protects me because they've seen an elderly lady who watches over me.
The one that I got this tattoo for
Mm-hmm.
is actually watching over me as well. She was my age.
Happy Valentine's Day to everybody.
Holy crap, it is.
Yeah. Have a good night, ZPD. Take care. I hope you had a great time here. Much love and light to everybody who has come by and shared their stories. I really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, the depiction of that figure that I seen outside looked similar to Death himself.
Yeah, it could be something demonic. Have you been messing around with spirit boxes in your house?
Yeah.
That could explain.
I have done a spirit box session.
Yeah. No Ouija board, just spirit box?
Yep. And, well, a perilous device, too.
Yeah, dude, I'd be careful having those devices in your house, man. They'll open a portal just like a Ouija board will. If you're not careful, basically a spirit box can become it basically is an electronic Ouija board. And that's why I don't bring them in my house anymore.
Yeah, because we did the perilous device first.
Mm-hmm.
And we were getting like a fire, smoke, industrial. Those were some of the words we got. And there has been an industrial accident.
Yeah, you could have inadvertently invited those spirits into your house using the spirit box or the perilous device.
Because it was a nuclear plant disaster that happened.
Oh, wow. Around where you live?
Yeah, somewhere around in this area.
And
then I did it the next day, and it said salvation.
Oh,
demon.
thank you, Finders, Beepers, History Seekers. Yeah, definitely go check out people's channels. There's a lot of amazing content to check out. There's a lot of awesome YouTubers here in the chat. Hey, Technetic Beats, what's going on? I really
What's up?
appreciate you coming through last night. Much love and gratitude, bro. You too, bro. Thank you so much for coming tonight. I really appreciate it, Technetic Beats.
Yeah, you're an awesome person, Technetic.
Yeah, Technetic Beats is an awesome person, and he deserves a blue wrench on this channel. Like he's
Oh, yeah.
a legend here on YouTube with the music that he does and the amount of help he does with other YouTubers.
Yeah, he created my intro music that I'm going to be using once I get my new equipment. That like you probably have seen my last video.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was doing donations for, was for the new computer, plus my chocolate bar challenge that I'm doing for the 1K.
Oh yeah.
It's called the America Bar. It's something similar to what LA Beast did, the Moab bar.
Mm-hmm.
But it's less hotter than that, but it's still got like ghost peppers in it.
Wow.
It's milk chocolate infused with strawberries, blueberries, and white ghost peppers.
Wow. Ugh. Yeah, no thanks. I'm not going to put myself through that.
But the money that I used to buy that goes to a good cause. It's the Veterans Crisis Program. Like to help veterans through difficult times.
Yeah. So yeah, man, I would probably suggest maybe doing the same thing, saging your whole property, making sure that you spray some holy water around your house, put salt on the perimeter of your home, and try to seal whatever evil spirit's trying to come in. Ask it to leave, and if not, tell them that this is God's house and you're not welcome. And
yeah, because we
get them the hell out of your house.
we do both prayers firmly and everything, especially the St. Michael's prayer.
Mm-hmm.
She'll do the St. Michael's prayer and she will firmly say it to him, and then all of a sudden we just feel relieved.
Right.
And I actually got rid of those devices.
Right.
I was like, nope, no more sessions.
Right. Oh yeah. No, it's no joke. Yeah, you need to be careful about bringing a spirit box or any of those spirit communication apps or items into your home, because it can cause an attachment, and that's what happened with me. Is I was using a spirit box, and something really evil from one of my investigations decided to coattail me on the way back home. It was so bad that the spirits that are normally in this home went into hiding.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It was like, even Janet, who's like a mischievous spirit, did not want to have anything to do with that demonic presence in my house. She was hiding, and like I kept hearing, like, on my spirit boxes, when I kept doing it, it would say, behind you, you need to watch out. I'm leaving. I'm hiding. Like, I knew that was the other spirits trying to get away from this thing.
See, I was talking to Chris the Ghost Hunter, and he told me that sometimes these evil entities and evil spirits will take form of what you fear the most and what you're used to seeing as like a evil entity.
Right.
And since I'm so used to the Harry Potter universe, it took the shape of a Dementor.
Wow.
And Dementors are...
They suck your soul out.
Yeah. Is known as a Dementor's kiss, which will actually take your soul and leave your body a soulless shell.
give up Divot Box wherever or whatever his name is. Oh, hey, Cynthia. How you doing? Good to see you, Cynthia, POTU. That's
Hey,
Cynthia
Cynthia.
from Presence of the Unknown. Let's see here. John, do you believe in divot boxes? Now, I heard somebody saying, I won't mention who it was, but they said no such thing exists as a divot box if there is only one that actually exists and the rest of them are fake. I believe that there is like a real deal divot box, and I believe multiple were made. Maybe only a few are remainder, and I know Zach has one of the real ones.
Yes.
And
the rest of the real ones were burned.
Yeah, most of them were burnt, but I do believe people can create divot boxes that hold those demons, and they're not meant to be open. There's still nothing to play with, and I would still never order one from online and bring it into my home.
Yeah.
That's just playing with fire.
Yeah, because I remember Omar opening one.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, everything started going downhill from there. His health went down. He lost his wife.
Wow.
Because he's going through a divorce.
Mm-hmm.
And everything that's happened after he opened the divot box is because of that.
Well, that's really cool. Finders beepers. He said, we're not paranormal, but we expect to go to some pretty creepy places when we travel to Russia and explore abandoned buildings. I cannot wait.
Wow, now, there is some really haunted stuff in Russia.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Stalin alone killed 20 million of his own people. There's got to be some crazy activity in Russia.
Oh, yeah. Like me and Brandon my wife, Brandon, his wife, and possibly Ken and his wife will be.
Yeah, Dementor is from Harry Potter, but he was saying that this negative spirit that's attaching itself to him or has attached itself to him has presenting itself as something that he's familiar with, and that's the Harry Potter books, and it took the form of a Dementor.
Yeah.
That's what he was trying to explain.
That's what, like, whatever you guys fear most, that's what those evil entities will take the form of.
Right.
To frighten you.
Let's see here. Hey, Paranormal White Noise, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you so much for dropping by.
Yeah. I can't wait to see you guys. Yeah, I can't wait to see you guys do the Queen Mary.
We actually have to put the Queen Mary on hold. We're not totally canning it, but we are going to have to push it until April because something came up with our finances when it came to doing the Queen Mary. We thought we were going to have all the money in place, but YouTube and Google decided to withhold my stupid check, so I will not be able to do that trip right away, but we are planning on going there in April, and it's not confirmed yet, but in March we're going back to the Omen House.
Yeah, then me, Brandon, and Ken and our wives will be there in May doing the Omen House.
Oh, you're gonna go to the Omen House in May?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, because the wife wants to get out of the house away from Kentucky for a while.
I hear you. Well, if you guys are going to come to California, might as well come up here and we could show you some of our local areas.
Yeah, because I definitely want to check out your town because I can, just by the way you were doing your vlog that day, I could tell that there was a lot of spiritual energy in that town.
There's something weird that goes on here in
San
Obispo County. I mean, there was a lot of cult stuff. There was a lot of stuff to do with the Illuminati type of people, the secret societies that started this town, such as the Oddfellows, the Elks Lodge, and the Masonic Temple. And a lot of those people founded this town, and there's a lot of secrecy. And then there's also the Temple of the People, which is a derivative of the People's Temple, aka Jim Jones, aka the Guyana Massacre. Yeah, they have ties to this area. It was like a satellite church of Jim Jones. And they actually have their own town called Halcyon, California. And you can look it up. And there was YouTube videos about it. And it's creepy. The whole town is run by like witches and stuff. I won't go back there because that place creeps me the fuck out. Sorry for my language, but I
wouldn't blame you.
There's something seriously evil in that house. Hey, guitar music with Kelly, how you doing?
But you probably know where this cemetery is that I'm thinking of. Omar went to it. So did Patty G. Where there was a hope nobody takes offense to it, but there was a lot of lynchings done there.
Yeah, he wants to go on his birthday weekend, but I can't go. I need you guys to keep. I need to have you guys help me to talk him into still going. Oh, okay, gotcha, Cynthia. I'll talk to him. If not, then we can maybe try to schedule it back for May.
Because hey, that would be awesome.
Yeah,
all of us going to the Omen house.
Yeah,
that would be the biggest YouTube meetup.
Yeah,
ever.
Like, because there's so much stuff surrounding like Los Angeles. You have the Griffith Park. There's an abandoned zoo, which is open to the public during the day, but not at night.
Yeah, because I seen you guys trying to go to that, but then there was a running.
Yeah, there was a marathon going on, so we couldn't get in. out of the one time I'm actually in Los Angeles.
Out of all the days.
I know, they just had to have a marathon running there right at that same exact time.
Now, I wish we could have seen you guys go to the Hollywood sign.
Yeah, I would love to go check out the Spring Hill Cemetery in Florida.
And then there's a place I did want to go. It was actually where Marilyn Monroe is buried.
Oh my God. Will B said, John, please, when you go this time, please watch your clothes. I don't want anybody peeing on them again. Oh my God. That's pretty funny.
But, because I watched this guy called the Daily Woo.
Oh, yeah.
And he actually was a hidden like a off base cemetery.
Yeah.
And they believed that Marilyn Monroe was going to be buried. Well, Hugh Hefner was going to be buried next to Marilyn Monroe.
Oh, jeez.
Well, of course.
Yeah, we need to go to Ripley's Believe It or Not. And there's actually a death museum in Los Angeles as well.
Yes. Carpetbagger actually went there.
Yeah, I like Carpetbagger.
Man, I watched his video when that snow hit through there.
Mm-hmm.
And that tree falling on the top, some of the branches falling off onto his house.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
I've always liked the Carpetbagger.
Oh yeah, he's got some good stuff. He's been at the Omen House too, I believe. Yeah,
I think so. But yeah, he even tried that same burger I did from Burger King.
Oh yeah, that dark one, the black,
the Nightmare Burger.
Yeah,
the Nightmare King.
Sorry, but that looks so nasty.
It don't do nothing to you.
No, it just looked bad.
But it did the same thing that the A1 burger did.
What?
That people were complaining about. Runs? No, it didn't give you the runs. It changed the color.
Oh, gross.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, oh, well, no, duh, because it's dyed food.
Yeah. I mean, nothing sounds nasty like dyed hamburger. Like,
oh, the bun was dyed green.
Oh gosh,
you gotta think of what all the dyes that they put in that.
Oh yeah, I mean they put dyes in their food regardless.
Yeah, like Not
And
gonna
preservatives
complain on
of
this
the
one, but
community.
like in the commercials that you see of like the charbroiled burgers with
Oh
the
yeah, those are painted on.
that with shoe polish.
Right. Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, I actually got to see if that actually is true. And I watched some people do it, and it looked dead up like what the commercials look like.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
somebody else wanting to get up?
Yeah,
Come up?
somebody, Bama Bell Liz wants to come up and share her story.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you so much, 8-Bit Reactor, for coming on and sharing your story. That's definitely interesting. Yeah, try to do some more protection type stuff, and I will. I'll be in contact with you. And if you have any other questions I'm pretty sure you know how to sage your place. So just make sure that your home is protected, man. That's all I
Yeah,
say.
because
And keep the spirit boxes out of your house.
I'm definitely gonna be getting some crystals in here as well.
Oh, thank you, Kate O'Connor, for sharing the stream. Well, thanks for 8-Bit Reactor showing up here and getting to talk to me for a minute and sharing his story of what's going on with him. That's really, really creepy, man. And yeah, I would definitely make sure you have some more protection.
All righty. Take care, bub.
All right, take care, man. All right. So that was 8-Bit Reactor. Bama Bell Liz wanted to come up and share her story. And I sent it to her Hangout, so whenever she's ready to pop on and share her story, if she's still here. Hey, what's going on? Belinda Ostrom, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming on. I really appreciate it. So, guys, I do have a list of all my patrons. I have the Marine's Wife, Cuddly Kathy, Jen's Journeys, Broken Angel, Kim FITZGERALD Rock Fam, The Sharpshooter, Chris the Ghost Hunter, Native Grammy, Herman the Great, Creators Alliance, and Jeff Watson. So thank you to all my patrons. There is 11 of you now. I cannot believe that. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. I will start doing some members only videos for Patreon only. And future videos will be posted to Patreon before they are available on. I'll give you guys a sneak peek on all my new videos coming up on Patreon before they go live on YouTube. So start doing that in the future. I just got to remind myself. So 8-Bit. Okay, so 8-Bit. Bama, are you still here? I'll just be waiting for confirmation. Thank you so much, Sharpshooter, for posting my links. Dude, you are awesome. You rock. Yeah, I didn't think Patreon, because I struggled with it before, but I'm glad it's up and running now. I'm glad it's working. I need to keep updating it. I get really far behind on Patreon, but I will update it with all the latest videos. And then I'll start doing Patreon only videos. I'll have those starting to come out soon. I got to do like a thank you video to all my patrons. And after I get to $100 a month on Patreon, I will start doing a weekly live stream to bring on some of my patrons and share your stories and share stuff about your channel. And so people can go and subscribe to your channel. So I'll start that once I get up to my goal of $100 a month on Patreon. Currently, I'm at, what is it, $77. So I'm almost at, or $75 on Patreon every month. So I'm getting really close, you guys, to my goal. So I need about 3 more patrons, and then I can start doing some members only live streams for you guys. All right. Jamie, don't worry. A lot of us can't afford it. Oh, yeah. It is expensive, guys. So it's not a recommendation to join. It's only if you want to support and support the streams and support the channel and help me grow. And it goes to putting money down for investigations, going to some really cool places. So yeah, guys, that's where that money goes to. And but it's not a requirement to stay here. Yeah, you guys can join for as little as $1.99 a month. That's my base tier, and that helps as well. But it's not a recommendation. Donations are always welcomed, guys. Yeah, thank you. Aw, love you too, Wilby. I'm a loyal fan, but I live on disability. I can't afford Patron. Hey, it's okay. That's cool, Jamie. Yeah. I know a lot of people on disability, and I totally understand the struggle. I've been there myself. And you guys can always help if you want to make a donation. Well, you can make a custom pledge, which basically you can donate any which amount of money. It just doesn't set up monthly, but you can make like a pledge on Patreon, if that makes sense. Pledge to support, and you can do like 99 cents or something like that. I know. Kim loves me. You got some cool merch. Oh yeah, you just checked out my merch store? That's another way you guys can go and help support my channel, is checking out my merch. Let me pull up my merch so I can kind of show everybody who doesn't have quick access to it. I can do like a little infomercial for my merch page. Never actually done that before, but it's a good idea. I should probably start doing it on every stream. Little promotional stuff for my merchandise. What? No, this is not what I wanted. Okay, anyway, I'm going to take that off anyway. All right. Listings. All right, and so I'll bring this up and I'll show you guys. A little bit of my merch store. So I haven't used merch in a while. I haven't really shown my merch in a while. I might actually be thinking of redesigning it. Share. All right, guys. So here is my merch store. These are some of the items that I have on my merch store. I'm going to be adding some more stuff like hats and stuff like that very soon. But I have t-shirts for men, women, children, and also toddlers. Like I have the little onesies for toddlers. I have socks, tote bags. I have winter jackets and hoodies. So there you go. I have coffee cups, stickers. That's a cheap way you can help and help the channel grow, and you get something back. It's $5.99. You can also get, there's women's clothes, so you have like a women's sweater. We have men's sweaters. So we got tons of stuff, guys. Think this is, there's the woman's comfort tee. I have V-necks, so I pretty much have everybody's style. So yeah, that's the woman's V-neck. So you guys can definitely go and check that out. If you haven't gotten any merch, make sure you consider checking that out, and it would help to benefit the channel. And it would be awesome to start selling the merch again. It just started pouring rain. You want the hoodie. Yeah, I would love to get the hoodie. It's just the hoodies are a little pricey. I want a HSFL socks and mug. Well, definitely, Cynthia, I can definitely get you. I could definitely probably get you a mug for sure. Oh, cool. That'd be awesome. Technetic Beats. Ghost on a rope. Oh my god, that would be hilarious. I'd buy a thong. Oh Jesus. A mankini? A man thong, that's what I'm thinking about. With the little ghost on the crotch. I need to stop. I would love to buy, but the shipping would cost a lot. Actually, I have free shipping available. Let me grab the promo code. If you're in the US, I do have free shipping. Otherwise, I have 15% off. I actually might make that to 20% off, and I can definitely add that. But yeah, pricing discount. Oh, that's not it. Yeah, I have HSFL 15. Yep, that's the 15% off. And I also have no ship. All one word, and that is free shipping in the United States. You're in the UK. Well, what I could definitely do is I could make it see. I can make it HSFL 20. %20 off. Okay, so I have a new promo code up there now. If you want to, for a limited time, I'm going to do 20% off on the merchandise. If you guys want to purchase something, put in the code HSFL20, all one word, and you will get 20% off on that. I'm in Seattle. I need another hoodie. Oh, that would be awesome. Jesus, take the wheel. Going to get a thong. Get one of his tote bags. They are so good. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad that you like the tote bags. So, M Life Kids and Videos, HSFL 20 will get you 20% off on the merchandise. So you guys can definitely check that out. I'm trying to make it affordable for everybody because I know some of the items are pretty expensive from Teespring. I order stuff from there all the time, so I know the feeling, guys. Want a t-shirt? Oh, that would be awesome. If you guys would like to buy t-shirts, that money goes to paying for our investigations and affording gas and food and lodging. So guys, definitely make sure you consider checking out the the Teespring and checking out let's see, and consider buying one of the items on the Teespring account. That would really help to benefit the channel. Yeah, so there is hats available. I'm just not sure on how to add items. I might have to make another store directly just for hats. Yeah, I wouldn't know how to do that. But yeah, I'll figure that out, and I will definitely let you guys know which babe names. So yeah, guys, that's how I promote my channel. That's how I get the word out. Definitely make sure you check that stuff out. Hey, Wally's World of Toys, what's going on? Thank you so much for joining. 26 people still here this late at night. I really, really appreciate it. Bama Bell Lives, are you still here in the stream? In the chat? I know you do have all the POTU merch, the sharpshooter. You're crazy. You're crazy with the merch buying. But that's awesome, dude. I'm still here and listening. I still have every bit of the HSFL merch except for the female clothing. Well, if you're ever feeling that extra special, you can consider buying the female clothing too, James. Not just playing. But I'm just totally playing. Guys, thank you so much for all your support. It's not a recommendation. It's just an option that you guys have if you want to support the channel. I need more POTU merch. Yeah, I need to order some POTU merch in the future. I've just had so many bills, you guys. It's not even funny. Like, being able to do any of this stuff with the amount of bills that I've been getting lately, it's just been ridiculous. James has the man thong. Probably. Here, still working. And, oh, okay. Awesome. Thank you, Willie Reed. Yeah, you guys rock. Thank you so much for all of your support. I really, really appreciate it. Guys, I'm going to take like a little 6-minute smoke break, and I'll be back with you guys here shortly. So I'll definitely make sure. Let's see here. Where's my be right back? Hey, Earth Angel, how's it going? Thank you so much for joining. I know I probably shouldn't smoke, but it is what it is. All right, so yep, here it is. Okay, guys. Okay, there we go. Be right back. Alright, guys, I'm back. Sorry about the delay there. Let me get back here. So this whole time I thought it was raining outside. It turns out that it's not raining at all. It's just very, very windy. Hey, Irish Whiskey. Country or City Girl Country Heart, how's it going? Citizen Z, thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. There is still time if you guys want to come up here. And I'm going to set it up through Hangouts now because of the issue with the trolls earlier. So, hey, Short Fry, how you doing? Good morning. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate all of your support, guys. Much love and light. We've had close to 200 views on this live stream, so I really appreciate that. The wind is crazy windy. I'm sorry, the wind is crazy right now. It's like really, really gusty. Looks like there's just some showers coming into Santa Barbara County. Doesn't look like anything's hitting here. There's heavy rain to our north and to our south, but it's kind of missing us right now, which is weird. Usually it all hits us first, but there's a system to our south and a system to our north, so they're getting the rain first, and then it's eventually going to hit hard here tonight. Windy with periods of rain. Winds can gust over and close to 50 miles per hour. So the winds are definitely kicking up, and steady, heavy rain in the morning, and that will continue into tomorrow night and into Friday, and looks like also Saturday. But Saturday night looks pretty clear, so I might go shoot a video. I might do a 3 a.m. challenge Saturday night. Or not 3 a.m. challenge, a 30-minute alone challenge. So I still might do that. Tired from twerking. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. That's crazy, City Girl Country Heart. Yeah, I get so sick of the rain after a while. It's like time to just a light drizzle here. Yeah. Yeah, there was a little bit of a troll issue, but you know, they're gonna do what they're gonna do with, and I guess my stream phone number got put on 4chan and just opened up a giant door thanks to one of the trolls letting everybody know. No. Cynthia, the nude bath, John? LOL. Nude bath? What did I say? Nude bath. Oh, the nude beach. Oh. Are you talking about Pirates Cove? No, I'm not going down there. You cannot get me to go down there by myself at night. That place is creepy. Remember the days when MDad would raid you and you would twerk? Yeah, it's before I had the really bad troll issue. If I didn't have the issue with the trolls, I would still be having fun with that. But I had to disable the likes and dislikes because people just took advantage of it, unfortunately. They've been hitting all the night trolls. Should be sleeping by now. Yeah, you never know though. But the call-in number, the call-in show is still live, guys. Please, if you're interested in wanting to come up and share your scariest stories, please make sure you let me know and send a link to my social media on Facebook or Twitter with your email address, and I'll bring you up here on Hangouts. Hey, thank you, Sharpshooter. Did I go out or something? Is it laggy? Yeah. Did you get your man thong on, James? Hmm. He's gone also. Oh, okay. So, guys, if you want to come up and share your scariest paranormal stories and go on to, if you want to come up here and share your stories, just let me know. Send a link to me on social media. Join me on my Facebook page or my Twitter. Send me your email. I'll bring you up and you can share your stories. Other than that, if you guys don't want to do that, then I can end the stream and we can, I'll be back probably on Saturday and Sunday to do my interview. And this week's interview on Saturday is going to be with I Believe in Ghosts, Michael. So that's going to be really, really interesting. Brother John don't want to see me with my man thong. Yeah, I don't know if I want to see that. Don't end the stream. Oh, okay. I mean, I can stay on, but I'm going to end the stream at 2 a.m. regardless because I need to get some sleep. Wow, the wind is really hitting the house hard. So this stream has been over 200 views, so I really appreciate it. It's been a really consistent amount of people coming into the stream tonight, so I really do appreciate that. Read some spooky stories. I can do some scary stories if you guys want me to share those. Hold on, you guys. Yeah, I could definitely do that, and scary story. Okay. All right. Yeah, 4:16. Yeah, it's pretty late. We are not paranormal, but one of our explore videos is called Suicide in the Farmhouse. Joe would disown me. I know. I want to quit smoking. Trust me, I do. I've tried everything, literally, to try to quit smoking. And I just have a really, really hard time with it. My dog is humping my slipper. Oof. Yeah, I know. I really do want to quit smoking, you guys. It's a struggle for me. It's something I've always struggled with since I was 14 years old, and something I have not been able to drop. But yeah, I know. I just need to probably stick with the patch. It's just that I do it out of anxiety. Hey, what's going on, Green TV? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. But yeah, so I'll read some scary stories, and then you guys can tell me how you like the stories at the end. My friend's mom is a woman who lives in South Korea. This happened 10 years ago. She lived with her husband and her young daughter in an apartment building in Seoul. At this time, her husband was always at work during the day, and her daughter was very young, so she stayed at home with her mother. One day, a woman went out to run some errands. She took her daughters with her. When they came back, they stood in the lobby of the apartment building and out of the apartment building and pressed the button for the elevator. When it arrived, the doors opened. She saw that there was a man already in the elevator. He was wearing a yellow raincoat. He also had a yellow hat on his head. The woman got in the elevator with his daughter. She pressed a button to the floor that she was trying to get to. Something about that man wearing the yellow raincoat made her feel uneasy. He never looked up at her. He always stared at the floor, and it was as if he was keeping his head down so she really couldn't see his face. As the doors closed, the elevator began to ascend. The woman glanced at the man out of the corner of her eye. She noticed that he was carrying something on his side. It was something wrapped in newspaper. The man was making her nervous. Something about him wasn't right. She couldn't put her finger on what it was. She made her daughters stand on the other side of her. She didn't know why, but she wanted to place herself between the man and her daughter. There was an uncomfortable silence in the elevator, and it slowly went up floor by floor. The woman glanced at the elevator buttons and noticed only one button was lit up. It was the bottom to her floor. None of the other numbers had been pressed. Things began to click in her head. That's when she realized what it was about the man that was making her so nervous. He was wearing a raincoat, but it wasn't raining outside. Sun was shining all day. The woman began to panic. She took out her cell phone, and even though her husband was at work, she pretended that she was calling him. She started saying things like, "I'm on the elevator, I'm about to get off. Can you open the front door for me?" And making it seem like her husband was waiting for her at home. The elevator eventually reached the floor and the doors opened. She quickly grabbed her daughter by the hand and got off. She started to walk as soon as she could. Started to walk as fast as she could down the hallway to her apartment. Glancing back, she noticed that the man was also getting off the elevator on her floor and was following her down the hallway. When she got to the apartment, she started to bang on the door and say, "Hey, I'm home, open the door." She even tried to make it seem as her husband was coming to answer the door. When the man in the yellow raincoat saw this, he stopped in his tracks, turned around and started to walk back towards the elevator. She watched him until he got back on the elevator, and then she began to sigh a sigh of relief. My apologies. She started to punch the key code into her door. Her hands were shaking so much that she started hitting the wrong numbers. Each time she pushed the button, it made a beeping sound. To her horror, she realized that the elevator doors hadn't closed, and the man in the yellow raincoat was still in there. He could hear the beeps. That meant he knew how that nobody was going to answer the door for her. She caught sight of him, or she saw him get out of the elevator and come running down the hallway towards her. She let out a loud scream. She tried one more time to punch in the correct key code. The door opened and she pushed the daughter inside. She jumped through the hallway herself, and when she turned around, she saw the man in the yellow raincoat was standing right behind her. She managed to slam the door in his face before he could wedge his hand into the doorway to block her. Her heart was thumping in her chest, and as she quickly locked the front door, she peered through the peephole. She saw that the man in the yellow raincoat was standing there with a knife in his hand. As she watched, he stood there for a moment and then calmly turned around and walked back towards the elevator. A few moments later, the woman was watching television and a news flash came on. It said that police had captured a serial killer named Yu Wang Chul. He was responsible for the murders of over 20 young men and women. After he killed them, he mutilated their body and ate parts of them. A woman told my mom that she would never forget the dread that the woman told my mom that she would never forgive the dread that she saw the footage on the news of the serial killer being led by police. He was still wearing the same yellow raincoat. So that's not even a paranormal story, but that's super duper frightening. All right, have a good night, Wally's World of Toys. Take care. Thank you so much for coming by. Hey, what's on Tabby Smith? Yeah, that's creepy. And the real sad thing is there's people like that. All right. That's really creepy. Hey, Alicia Parrish, how you doing? Thank you so much for joining. Better get some sleep, everybody. Had an awesome night and day. Oh, hope everybody has an awesome night and day. Thank you so much, Cynthia. Have a great rest of your night. Much love and light. And tell Joe I said hi. All right. So, guys, I'm probably going to end this stream now. I am getting pretty tired, and hope everybody had a great night so far. There were some awesome stories that were shared, and I appreciate the time that you guys had to consider checking out the stream and my channel. And for those who are new, I appreciate your support. And sorry that stuff was happening tonight. I hope everybody enjoyed it regardless. I hate leaving the stream with 30 people in the chat, but like, it's just, I'm really, really tired of you guys. So have a good night, everybody. And remember to always keep it spooky, my friends. Cheers and take care.